FA Cup and League Cup in the same season for the first time since 2000-2001 when Gerard Houllier, of course, was in charge, and they went on to win the UEFA Cup that year. Maybe a good omen for...
You wouldn't put it past them, would you?
Champions League.
He's just mentioned it there, the mentality of his team. As I said earlier, it all comes from him. It all starts at him. He generates that atmosphere within the football club. The fans love him, and rightly so. Yeah. And his players love him. You can tell the battle for every single ball, right to the last minute. Whoever he leaves out, yes, they're disappointed, but they also realise that there's a bigger picture here. He then has to use them and bring them on because they've had a few injuries today. Yeah. So, I mean, what an incredible manager and incredible job he's done and doing. Yeah.
Great drama, of course, in the end with the penalty shootout, as it so often is. You know, it looked like it was going to be quite plain sailing for Liverpool, and then it twisted, and then Marnie missed, and then unfortunately for Mason Mount, who's...
Yeah, I backed Mount as well.
Yeah, well,
terrific technique, but it's just that moment that... Have you got the nerve?
Yeah.
But Alisson, when you're up against Alisson and in the form he is, you always know he could produce something special. Yeah. And he is a special goalkeeper. Yeah. And then Tsimikas, he comes on for Robertson, who we talked about before the game. Again, you know, it's just... Look at it. He can't watch.
He's the most experienced guy there, and he can't watch.
It's amazing that you can't watch. When you've taken one yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just, that's extraordinary. Oh, what an image that is as well in front of their home supporters there. This Liverpool, this team, they just excel, and obviously we've got Manchester City as well. These two clubs are just producing some. They're different in their styles, but they're fantastic. Klopp and his coaching staff have been amazing. I mean, what they've done.
Everything that they touch seems to turn to gold, and even if they don't win the Premier League, to still be in this competition at this part, to utilise all the squad. They've had injuries. A couple of the big boys come off. Robertson, Van Dijk's had to come off.
That'll be worrying, and Salah as well. Obviously, that'll be worrying looking ahead to what they've got coming up.
If you listen to some of the old greats, ex-players of Liverpool, they're actually comparing, saying that this team is the best Liverpool team. I mean, for even it to be a discussion.
I know.
Because when they had Dalglish and Hansen and Souness and all these guys. I mean, those guys were incredible for Liverpool Football Club. So even to be a conversation about this team, how great they are, how great they can be, is just to be in this position at this stage of the season. I mean, look at him joining. So he should.
Imagine as well if they hadn't got a team as unbelievably good as Manchester City to compete with, what they'd be winning at the moment.
People always said they should win a lot more, but because Man City have been so brilliant, they've been a little bit unlucky. But that makes the league and the cups even better.
Chelsea had their opportunities in this. This was very much a two-team battle, wasn't it? And they'll rue some of the chances that they wasted.
Of course, over the overload at the back post, Alonso got forward really well at times, just evades Alexander-Arnold, and he just couldn't get the purchase that he once so desired. And Pulisic, I thought he did well in spell today, little intricate passing, couldn't find a finish. That man, Alisson, steps up again, they hit the bar. And that's why I felt a little bit for Chelsea, because they gave it absolutely everything, drops off into space there. Pulisic gets it on the end, and he just doesn't manage to get his foot around it enough. But they gave everything, and you know, it's all because of that man Tuchel.
They'll be looking back tonight, Chelsea, and thinking, we had the chances to win this game.
Well, both teams did.
Yeah, absolutely. But then, of course, they're on the losing side, so they're going to look back and think they should have done better in the game. Missed big chances.
The best chance probably fell, funny enough, well, there he is, Andy Robertson there, number 26, sneaked in as he so often does at the far post.
What a ball this was from Milner. Milner comes on, whips at him with his right foot, and there's Robertson there. He shinned it, he doesn't get the connection that he wants. He doesn't hit it with the inside of his foot. It actually hits his shin.
It's just great, though, you know, the VT that we've seen before of how hard he's worked to get to this place, and he doesn't rest on his laurels, always willing to push himself. And, you know, he's one of the best in the world now in that position, and fair play to him.
You both talked about Trent Alexander-Arnold's performance. I mean, it was pretty sensational. Some of the passing.
What is he, 23 years of age, Trent?
Why is he a fullback?
World Club, Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup, Premier League. I mean, What an unbelievable play. I thought he was fantastic today, and everything he did, both defensively and attacking wise, passing wise also. His distribution was, I mean, that we just saw that pass. That's a great cross in. Robertson should do better there. He doesn't really expecting it. Covering his defenders here, being in the right in that right position. There was 2 or 3 times that he actually did that superbly well. As I said, if it wasn't, I mean, look at this array of passing that he's putting on for us to watch.
I know we've got other good fullbacks in England, but it's quite hard to imagine him not getting in. I mean,
this is brilliant. This is possibly the most important one. Look at him the way he gets back in there. That is a crucial tackle at such an important time.
Going forward, he's the best out of the